I am who I am, and what I present is me. You feel me? So if you don't like what you get, you don't like what you see, you don't like how I speak, it is what it is. Cause I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep living how I live. I'm gonna keep breezing through, glowing through, and shining light on what needs to be shined. And you know what that is? Everybody really just reaching a best version of themselves because like honestly, reaching your best version is the best thing ever. Honestly. Even though like you gotta go through a little pain, you gotta go through a little suffering, but at the same time, that's just part of the game. And once you know that it's part of the game, you gotta put some coins in to win the big bills. Like you gotta put the coins in to win the big bills. It's like, okay, cool, we gonna fall in love with the journey, we gonna fall in love with the process. Fuck it. You know what it is, we got it. You know what I'm saying? What it is, what it's not, you know what I'm saying, we'll make of it. You feel me? Like whatever, we gonna find a way. It don't matter. It don't matter. And like this life's really a blessing. This life's really a blessing. But at the same time, it's comes down to you being aware. If you're aware of the blessing, if you're aware of what's going on, if you're aware of the magic that's happening right now. And thing is, honestly, we could be in our head so much. We could be in our head so much to where we could be missing all of this magic out here. But you know what? I just want to tell you, just like take a step back and really let it all come to you, you know? And while it comes to you, but at the same time, like really know that you deserve the best of the best because a lot of us out here, like we get stuff done, we do stuff, we do things, we're like, okay, cool, we got it done. But at the same time, there's a lot of people that's not even attempting to do what we do, you know? So sometimes we really gotta be like, we're doing it. It's happening right now. But then at the same time, it comes down to, are we really seeing it? Are we seeing it? Because if you see it, then you'll move correctly. You're not gonna be like, oh, you know what? I'm gonna crash out. I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna do something that's gonna defer me from where I'm headed. You just gotta see it, and that be the hardest part sometimes. It's like really seeing what's in front of you. When you see what's in front of you, like you are doing everything that you want to do times 10. Like everything's right here. Even in like what you want could be literally right in front of you. But if you're so distracted in your head, you're not gonna see it. That's why you really gotta take a step back just to breathe. And then once you start breathing in, you're like, oh shit, I'm doing everything I gotta do because the thing is time. Time doesn't have there is no line on time. Time just goes, It can go fast and go slow. It all comes down to your position, your time, your environment, your circumstance, whatever's going on. That's where the time's at. That's what time is break it down. Because like right now, right? I'm not at work. I'm at the house. So time's gonna move freely. Time's gonna be flowing. But if I'm at work right now, time low key could be moving slow. And I look at the clock, I got 8 more hours. I'm like, damn, it's moving slow. But at the same time, you can be at the house and that same time moves fast. So it all comes down to you. Everything comes down to you. And it's just that this life is such a blessing. This life is such a gift. But at the same time, it's realizing it, waking up. When you wake up, like when you're not in the mood, if you didn't sleep enough, or however you're feeling, sometimes you don't wake up feeling the best, but at the same time, you got some rest. And at the same time, you can be your best if you just flow with the rest, But you gotta put your chest up and you gotta walk. You gotta get your chest up, you gotta step. Sometimes we get stuff inside the way to where it closes the door, but it doesn't close the door because we kicked it open, ready to shine light and make it open for the youth. And not only the youth, but everybody who believes they can come through when they hear the truth. But this life's great. Be blessed. Be great. Know that every single day you got opportunity, but go after it, attack it, achieve it, conquer it.